Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, alright? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece.
I'm not a hero. I'm a madman.
I shall be waiting.
On a rampage. Yes, you keep waiting. You're gonna be waiting for a long time. Triss Marigold. Yeah, you go do that. Meanwhile, I'll loot this place. Bye. Ooh. Dark iron ore. That's a third sword for riches. I don't care about that one, I care about the last wish. Human life requires three things for sustenance: food, drink, and gossip. It is thus no wonder that no matter where I travel, be it icebound Povis or even evergreen Saint, everyone asks me about the passions that bind Geralt and the sorceress Yennefer of Vengerberg. As a man both cautious and discreet, I refuse to betray their secrets, with one important exception. The history of their first encounter is so extraordinary, so romantic and moving, that it would be a veritable crime to hide its light beneath a bushel basket. Indeed, had I not witnessed these events in person, I would never believe there was room in our grim and dark world for such fantastic marvels. It all began when Geralt and I were feeling a bit peckish, and unburdened by heavy coin pouches, decided to fish our supper out of a lake. No bites were to be had, but we did not leave empty-handed. My hook snagged quite a lovely little pot. Oblivious to my friend's warnings, I opened it, and in doing so freed a powerful djinn. Without giving it much thought, I set about proclaiming my wishes. Before I could get to three, however, the djinn, irritated, I see now in hindsight, at being issued demands so soon after waking, began to throttle me. Geralt was able to drive him off, but I was left in a sorry state. I acted, the Witcher told me later, as though under the influence of some curse. Clearly the help of an expert in the magic arcana would be needed. It was our good fortune that Yennefer of Vengerberg happened to be staying in a nearby village. Geralt went to her to ask that she heal his best friend, who happened also to be the brightest star in the North's poetic firmament. Yennefer was more interested in the djinn, which she wanted to trap into magic servitude, than in its victim, and, it should be said, played the Witcher like a well-strung mandolin. Yet rather than grow angry at being used in such a calculating manner, he fell white head over muddy boots in love with her. What happened then? Well, I won't go into details. Suffice to say that Yennefer's plans hardly delighted the djinn, and without its cooperation she proved unable to tame it. The sorceress would surely have met a tragic end, and taken all of Rind along with her, had Geralt not rushed to her rescue. For once, he did not need to draw either of his blades. To send the djinn packing, he had but to pronounce the third and final wish. He could have asked for anything, wealth, fame, power, but instead he asked for the djinn to bind his fate to that of the arrogant yet intriguing sorceress from Vengerberg. Julian Arthur Pancratz, Viscount of Leadenhall, born 1232, award-winning poet, playwright and troubadour, frequent performer at the courts of Niedermere, Vizimir, Rensla, and many other nobles and notables, alumnus of Oxenford Academy. For your interest, the first wish was to go fuck himself. That's what Geralt said, and the djinn went and fucked himself. Second wish was like something morbid than a prison guard. I don't remember, but that was I remember the first one. I mean, you know, the Witcher didn't know what he was saying because he was speaking in a foreign language. He thought it was gonna be all like, "Go away, foul beasts," except in a foreign language, but instead it was "go fuck yourself," which, I mean, is pretty close, isn't it? The collected verse of Gonzalo de Versio. Love. To love is to build a house of cards or play a game of chess, but one wrong word or ill-thought move, and you must start it all afresh. Tide. Whenever I watch the tide recede, cold coils of fear grip round my heart. Will the seas sneak back, calm and sure, in the dark of night as they have before? Or will they stay on distant shores, leaving crushed shells and washed-up dreams, as memory of serfs of yore? Wanna loot that? Let me loot that. Let me loot it. Let me loot it. Let me loot it. I'm pushing it around, so I should be able to loot it. Why am I not able to loot it? Okay, let's see if we can loot anything else like that. Whoa.
Scars healed nicely.
Ah, supposedly she had a scar. Probably. It's been too long, I don't remember all the details about, you know. Another sword for riches. Someone's a fan. The wildest of the hunts. Yeah, we read that as well. Royal Lineages, that's the Siri book. Oh man. She Who Knows. That's new. Folks say there were four at first. The mother, She Who Knows, the Lady of the Wood, came here from a faraway land, and since she suffered terribly from loneliness, she made 3 daughters out of dirt and water. A long, long time ago, the mother was sole ruler of all of Velen. Her daughters brought her the people's request and served as her voice. Each spring, sacrifices of grain, animals, and men were made to the Lady of the Wood on a special night. Yet as the years passed, the Lady of the Wood slipped deeper and deeper into madness. Her madness eventually spread over the land. Men took to abandoning their homes and setting out into the bog, where they became food for beasts. Before long, Velen was drowning in blood. The daughters saw their land nearing destruction and took it upon themselves to save it. When spring came once more, and with it a night of sacrifices, they killed their mother and buried her in the bog. Her blood watered the oak atop Earth cabin, and from then on the tree grew wholesome and hearty fruit for the people. As for the lady's immortal soul, it refused to leave its beloved land, and so the sisters imprisoned it. To this day it lies trapped beneath the whispering hillock, where it thrashes about in a powerless rage. And that's it. Letter to Yennefer. Yennefer, my dear friend, thank you for your letter. Forgive me for not answering your earlier attempt to reach me via megascope. I'm trying to limit my magic communication to the absolute minimum. One never knows who's listening, don't you agree? I am delighted you have found a position at our gracious Emperor's court and wish you the best of luck in the search for his daughter. It is good to know that Emir's intentions for her be more, how shall I put it, mundane. Oh my god. Perhaps in these circumstances an agreement regarding the lodge will prove possible after all. In response to your first question, I can state beyond all doubt that Ciri has not appeared anywhere south of the Yaruga. Believe me, I could recognize her magic signature in my sleep. I have not had any contract with Triss for a long time. I only know that things in Novigrad have taken an ill turn. She mentioned something earlier about fleeing to Kovir, but I am afraid that in the current political climate that amounts to an impossible daydream. I hope I will soon be able to join you in Vizima. First, however, I must take care of some unfortunate yet urgent matters in Berclair. With my fondest regards, Fringilla Vigo. P.S. Thank you for the news about Geralt. He always seems to land on his feet, doesn't he? Are you implying I'm a cat? I mean, I've got cat eyes. What's this? That's another picture. So many pictures. Ugh, whatever. Anyway, I think we finally managed to loot everything. I think this just leads me outside. Yeah, I can't go there, so we gotta go chat with the dude. The dude by the fire.
Directly out of Nordling Tales. Inconceivable.
Shut up.
Ambassador Varatra, Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
Servants, hey? Well, what the hell is this? That is the weird shit. So, how's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent,
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony.
That's just not my
The
style.
offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirne was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
What about Kovir? Yeah, tell me about that.
What about Kavir?
Kavir values its neutrality, enough not to lend its armies, or more importantly, even its coin to either side. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
You suck. So, how's Vel?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
Sounds almost familiar, but not really.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenfurt, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Interesting. I may have to go take a look there.
What's new in Skellige?
Nothing. The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
We'll see about that.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
I don't think that's going to happen, but sure. So. Can I leave now? Not through here. Okay. Well. Bash the door open.
How might I serve the gentleman?
Hi.
By returning my things.
You seem sad.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
And that's how you lost all my
The Emperor
sympathy
is
once
not
again.
over his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
You know too much. I'll have to kill you.
Something of the sort. So long.
Always with that annoying nitpicking. And now he's walking through the fucking grass. Well, there goes his fucking facade of elegancy.
Barbarians.
Let's equip actual stuff, you know, things I can use. Up. So let's see, what do we have here? 10 chance to dismember. I don't care about that. Give me more experience. Wait a minute, what happened to my saddles? Now I only have a saddle and a saddle, but I had a saddle and an enhanced saddle. Oh wait, it's still equipped, never mind. I was gonna say, did they steal my goddamn saddle? Because I would be really, really upset if that had happened. Like, more so. Enough to go on a rampage of sorts. Let's see the map. Wait, there's a quest available at this location? Are you kidding me? Well, fuck it, we're taking a quest first. Gwent? Why? Anyway, this demands that I... There we go. Anyway, there we go. We are here in the Vizima. This must be where we just were or something. Skellig. Oh my god, suggested level. You can go wherever you want. Suggested level 35. Yes. 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 I want to go there so much now. Look at the size of this place. Look. Can you travel in between these like freely, or is it just like hubs like that? Like, you know, like you can go here, but can you actually travel there, or is it hubs? Anyway. Alright. Now that I have some swords, there's something I need to check. And that is, what level are these Nilfgaardian officers? I cannot do that here. You do realize that with every single time you refuse me, I just get more and more into like a madman's rampage. The longer you will hold me back, the more mad the rampage will be when it finally happens. You have really bad luck. Anyway, I should have gotten like a bunch of quests, not just one quest, right? No, it's go to Velen. I don't want to go to Velen. I want to go meet Triss. Fuck this Jennifer. She's my fate. And if you know nothing, if you know something about me, is that I'm against fate. God damn it, stop doing that. Yeah. That's like kind of like a hub, really. Yeah, that's level 1, level 2, level 5. Novigrad. Hanged Man's Tree. What's this? A quest there. But what kind of quest? I mean, I have it here, but I have no idea what it is. Is it this? I don't think it is. Whatever. Enough. I suppose I've looted everything. Or maybe I haven't gone up these stairs. Maybe there's something on this throne. Around it. Aha! I knew there had to be somewhere. That is some dedication. There's some dedication to your work. Skills this man has. I can tell you that much. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. Wow, it's a fast travel thing. That's amazing. Can I fast travel here? Well, obviously. Well, there's nothing to do here anymore, I don't think. But, okay. Okay, so I can obviously fast travel here to this hangman's tree. Oh, wait. Let's go here. I suppose I can't go here. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here and check if I can now leave behind borders. And the closest would be the Broken Bridge.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Finally, a new thingy. He keeps telling me to do that. My guess is that then I can't go all the way over there. In other words, the openness might be just an illusion. But I have to check. Just to be sure. Because I really would want to be able to just, you know, travel to another place. Having really nice open areas is cool, but, you know, it's not as fun if you can only travel and kind of set
track.
Yeah, apparently you can fast travel from the world of Israel. Okay, I get it. You can't go there. But fuck the quest. Fuck my fate. We're going to wherever we can. How about Skelly Isles? Do I have a waypoint in there? I have a stash in there. Fuck it. We're going here. To the Hangman's Tree. Okay, what's going on? And that's Velen. I didn't go to Velen. Or did I? Shit, I did go to Velen. Cancel. Cancel. Oh, I see. Velen and Novigrad are sort of in the same kind of area. So it's kind of like that, but not really. Okay, now I get it. I get it. Oh, Kaer Morhen. We can go there at level 19. We definitely need to visit that place. Oh, interesting. You can use boats there and shit. Jeez. Well, I mean, what's the point? It's a massive lake, but yeah. That's definitely a place I want to go to. Yeah, that's what I mean. I really want to go to all these cool areas, but I can't because... Like, what's this? This looks like it could be a cool place. Anyway. I get it. We have to go there. Foggy, Velen, Northern Temeria, 5 days later. Ah, of course. Some things never change, no matter where you go. Jesus Christ, that horse has huge eyes. It's like an anime horse. Thank you for purchasing the Hearts of Stone expansion. Your current tracker quest has been changed to the first quest of Hearts of Stone. Yet we only recommend to track... Fuck it. Runewrite. While playing the Hearts of Stone expansion, you can encounter Runewrite marked by the something icon on the map. This new craftsman, the only of its kind, comes from far off land and can use your arcane knowledge to continue to improve your equipment. Blood and Wine. Welcome to Blood and Wine expansion. In this mode, all the quests of the main storyline are still available to you. To begin playing quests from Blood and Wine, you must first complete the Poet Under Pressure quest. Okay. Cool. So we got a new quest. We got a... Why is my backspace not working? My backspace is not working. I guess it doesn't work in this particular sense. Anyway, we got a quest. Some quests might be too difficult for you at the moment. Oh, please. Too difficult for me? Too difficult for me? Please. Don't be joking. Alright. Visit Triss in their house, obviously. Find a boat, go to the inn. Maybe it is open world. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna do this first. Alright, where is that quest? It's over there, miles away. Evil soft first touches. Yeah, we're gonna go do that first, because obviously, like, we have to. We have to. Geralt is almost level 4, so we're gonna go on a rampage first, but, yeah. After that, we're gonna go there. Or maybe we'll go...
Come on, Roach.
Oh, hold your horses. Haha, get it? It's a horse. Stop moving. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.